Hey, Happy New Year.
Welcome back to this episode of Equi-TEA, back to BCC, starting strong and staying supported.
And if you're rejoining us from last semester or you're new here at BCC, let's just introduce ourselves real quick. I am Maddie Mendivas. I am a student success advisor here at Barstow College.
My name is Denise Mitchell. I'm a coordinator of student success and equity, builder of bridges and all things equity on campus. Super excited to be here per usual with my dude Maddie. We're back. We had our first season last fall. I think it went really awesome, right?
Yeah, it did.
We covered a lot. We talked to a lot of people, and we're gonna keep it pushing. So, yeah, super excited to start steeping into the work that we're doing on campus.
Yeah, it's spring. We are planting the seeds.
Literally.
What do we enjoy? Because I know we just brewed this, our tea, where it's not Lipton, y'all, like we did our first episode.
Right. We've upgraded.
We've upgraded. What is this again?
This is Hibiscus.
Hibiscus.
Courtesy of Crave Coffee House on First Street. If you guys haven't visited them.
Local business.
Local business is very yummy. It looks like it's seething hot, to be honest, okay?
I know, we don't want another hot cocoa. If you watched our Christmas episode.
It was a hot cocoa thing.
It was a hot cocoa. Yeah, I'll take the lead then. I'll just wait.
If I talk funny for the rest of this episode, it's because I just singed my tongue on some lovely local hibiscus tea. Again, sponsored by Crave Coffee House.
So we're doing this now because equity conversations don't have to feel heavy, super academic, where they have a lot of jargon where you don't really understand, or feel like it's gatekeeper or anything like that. We actually want them to be fun and engaging, not just for students and staff, but for anyone who calls BCC a home.
Right. And we want to move past those buzzwords, right? Like you might see like DEI. We want to destigmatize and like break that down so people understand that it's more than just acronyms and like random words. And like you said, jargon that nobody really knows what it means.
Do you even know what jargon is?
For the longest time, no. It sounded like a jelly to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Oh, put a little jargon on my biscuit.
Right? Do you like jargon on your biscuit?
I like. Sound off in the comments if you like jargon on your biscuit.
Right, 100%. So yes, again, just this podcast is all about equity, bringing the work that we're doing on campus and in the community to the forefront. And again, like making it, I grew up in the church again, like I've been saying this, breaking it down Barney style, shout out to Brother Louis, you know what I'm saying? So making sure that you guys understand that what we're talking about. And
so now that you know what this podcast is all about, let's get into why this episode really matters, because a new semester just kicked off. And we want to make sure that you're starting off strong. The first week literally just ended today.
Today, as we're recording, y'all, like it's been a blur, but it's been a vibe too. Like coming back from the break, I know I felt very rested, and I was so happy to see all of our students, my student workers, my girl Sydney's behind the camera today. You heard me.
And all the chaos that I fully appreciate down at Special Programs and Services.
Yes, because they literally are like the heart of our campus. Y'all were cracking off like crazy. So, like Maddie said, school started January 12th. So we really just want to welcome you guys back with like a warm hug with the Equi-TEA crew. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be interviewing one of our newest additions to BCC that will, spooky, that will drop later, even though I'm acting real vague right now. And we just want to know, like, let you guys know what supports and, again, that warm hugs on campus are available to you, you know?
So if you're listening to this and thinking, okay, but I missed the January start dates, I am doomed.
Right.
Don't trip. It's okay. You can still become a Viking.
100%. We've got February and March start dates. So again, you are not doomed. The sky is not falling. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. You guys,
better late than never.
Right, 100% on your time. That's really our motto this academic year too. So make sure you guys lock into that welcome center. Like if you guys are thinking about school, maybe this video was that sign that you needed. Maybe it's one of your resolutions to get in school and whatnot.
Shout out to my cousin Mark, who said he was going to show up on Monday and he didn't come. Hey, we still got February, March dates. Mark, I see you.
Mark in March. I'm just saying. So yeah, make sure you guys tap into that welcome center. They'll get you right. We'll hand you off to counseling. Make sure you guys get that education plan and all the classes outlined and whatnot. So there is hope. Don't think that it's too late.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of support and making sure students don't fall through, the cracks, we want to introduce someone who will be playing a huge role on how to support shows up here on campus.
Right. So we're really excited to welcome our newest Vice President of Student Services, Edward Alvarez. Okay, so today we're going to be joined by our new Vice President of Student Services, Edward Alvarez. Woot woot! So just a little bit of a background on him before we start getting these questions through, right?
Yeah.
His journey began in community college system as well, so I think that gives a lot of really awesome context. Having to navigate working full-time, being labeled an at-risk student, you still went on to get those degrees and a paycheck, you feel me? So, and as well as make a difference in the community. So we're really excited to have you on today.
Yeah, and over 25 years of experience in the California community college system. You've led every area of student services, it looks like, from counseling to financial aid, outreach, promise programs, EOPS, hey, shout out to EOPS, care, veteran services, and so much more. That resume is long, y'all.
100%. And not only that, grounded in servant leadership, equity, access, and that is exactly why we wanted to have you on the first episode of this season. So welcome, we're super excited to have you.
Yeah, welcome Edward Alvarez, woo woo. So we'd love for you to introduce yourself just a little bit in your own words, and so what brought you to Barstow Community College?
Well, thank you. It's an honor to be here. I'm very, very thrilled and excited. This is day 5 at BCC, right? And already I love the culture, and this culture will grow. And so, in my own words, it's Edward F. Alvarez. I'm Chicano.
Okay.
Okay. I was labeled as a troubled teen. I got in trouble in middle school. I won't speak about that, but and after being labeled as a troubled teen, I was put into a special academy at high school that was segregated from the general population. And obviously, I did some things, and I'm here now. I've owned the journey, and I really look forward to supporting students, not just that have similar backgrounds, but students that maybe not be seen or are not intentionally supported, right? And that, to me, is the blessing in the work. And so I'm just very excited. And then I think the other question was, what led me to Barstow?
Yes.
I started as an 18-year-old Chicano at Admissions and Records. I worked in outreach. I launched veteran services. I did early college, middle college, working in outreach. I did first year experience program, promise program. I was the undocumented liaison, launched undocumented liaison resource center for Marina Valley. And so this is a dream. So just, I never thought that I would be here, right? But I know that, my cultural background, has been instilled in me, and I know that that's what, pushed me to keep on going and keep on working for students. And so I know that I carry that within me, that, that just wanting to do more and wanting to help. And so I've been working little by little. Every step of the way, there's been a mentor for me. And so I believe big in mentorship. And the family support, has been big as well. But individuals that also are not family members that have, poured into me, has really got me to where I'm at today. And so to everybody out there that, I've either been part of their life or they've been part of my life, I just want to say thank you to them. And there's more to come for our community. And what led me here was the opportunity to grow. And after looking at Barstow and seeing that this is a growing community, I'm just thrilled. And I said, let me just go for it. Let me do it. And then once I saw what was needed, man, I am just like, I'm gonna drink all the Diet Coke. I'm gonna drink all the Topo Chicos. I'm gonna eat all the Reese's Pieces peanut butter cups everywhere, and I'm just gonna work and grind and support the cause. And that's everybody in between.
Yeah.
Right. Everybody in between. So that's what led me here. Is I didn't think it could be possible, especially being a troubled teen. I didn't do all that great in high school, academic-wise, and even now I'm not. Probably not the best speller, I use Copilot to do a grammar check.
We ain't got no shame around here.
And that's what you'll learn of me. That's I'll just come with it. I'll just tell you how I am. So
I think that's awesome, and I know myself and our students really are going to appreciate hearing that you're not a cookie cutter story, right? Like that was a mosaic of all that love and sazon and game that other people were giving you. So that's literally why we wanted to have you on and show not all administrators had the silver spoon or like, that perfect upbringing to go to university and then be a vice president of student services. Because when you hear that title, that's a heavy title because it's heavy work that you're doing. So we just want to know a little bit more about you. Like, how did that, you said that you started in the community college system, right? How did that experience shape the way you lead today?
It was a major impact. Starting at the community college when, I was 18 years old, there was individuals that poured into me that I was like, why are they trying to help me out? And I'll just be upfront and clear about it, who were not of my culture, that were not of my ethnicity, that were not of my, background. And I was like, why are they pouring into me? And, so oftentimes, it's individuals that, who are like you, but I saw that there's others, and the California community college system did that community college where I started did, and I was like, dude, I love this, like, to help others. So I don't know, I fell in love with the work, and to this day, I have a lot more to learn, a lot more to grow. But I'm going to do it for the students. I'm going to do it for the classified professionals. I'm going to do it for the faculty members. I'm going to do it for my colleagues, the administrators that are in the room to do this type of work. And why are these initiatives in place? To support the students. And at the end of the day, an individual that is successful in the California community college system, and that could be either they pick up an associate's or a certificate, or they pick up an additional course that helps them along their workforce development, right? I'm all for that. I have so many stories that I could share, and at some point, like, man, I could go deep into, seeing so many students through the process and helping them, and then them circling back and then working in the community and giving back. So that kind of work. So that's why
we are examples of that.
Yeah,
literally,
so
literally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
That's awesome.
So what kind of leader can the students and even all the staff here at Barstow College expect you to be?
That's a tough question. That is a very tough question because I've learned throughout the years that sometimes you say that you're going to be X, Y, and Z, and people determine that you're something different. And rightly so, because everybody should see the work, and then determine what type of leader you are. I hope that through my actions, I'm the one that follows through and cares for the end result of the students, the classified professionals, and the faculty members, and our administrative team. So I hope that I'm one to prove that that I care. But that is a very tough question. I don't want to say I'm going to be something, and then I turn out to be something else, because I think that the proof is in my actions. But I will tell you what has been poured into me by others: servant leadership, transformational leadership, being authentic and being just trustworthy, right? And collaborative. So, but we'll see, and I'll do my best. So.
I love that. That answer ate down, to be honest, like, because words are words, you know what I'm saying? But I know how I operate. I got to see it, Everybody can say, like, well, I'm going to give you a band tomorrow. If tomorrow never comes, if I never get that money in my hand, you didn't follow through. So having the actions behind that, I think that's wonderful for all of our staff and our students to know about you,
And I think having, just like you said, we're all about, authenticity, living your true self, and saying like you're going to be X, Y, and Z, and then people hold you very specifically to those expectations. And then, things, as you know, things change in the community college system every single day. So it's kind of like we're all, not just as staff, we're also on our toes. You as an administrator are also going through the same thing. So kind of like the journey is what we expect it to be. I think that's a beautiful sentiment of way of saying it.
I'm very music oriented, so like I just had that J-Rock song. It's like I keep my head on the swivel rotation, blasting. We're gonna put that in the
Well, you
description
said something. You're like, not until you showed me the bands, right?
Right.
Yeah. And I was like, bands will make them dance. Oh,
we are going to get along.
Oh no! At some point, you'll see that I have, I have some verses stuck in my head.
Same. That's this entire podcast.
That's literally how we operate, for sure. Yeah, so
I'm excited.
No, me too.
I'm gonna give you some verses. Some point, I'll be like,
We love the hype. So speaking of the hype and like the excitement, what's your vision for our division? Mic drop. I'm just saying.
I'll start with really assessing what is needed for the campus community first and foremost. So I really need to listen. I really need to see what was done before and understand the history to really think about where we're headed, right? And what this institution needs to serve all of our students, everybody, right? So I think it's really early to say what's my vision. My vision is to assess, and I will listen because I think that you have to honor the history, respect where we're headed, and put the care to it, right? And it's gonna be some moments where I'm gonna have to stand up and speak the truth to several things, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that because I know that my past experience, my lived experience, those are life-changing.
Yeah.
Right. There were some struggles there, and I know that many students go through many struggles that we don't see or maybe don't want to speak about, but we have the responsibility to identify those, put a system in place to support it, because if you don't put a system in place, then it's going to fail to increase whatever we need to support. So my vision is assessing it, and then I will determine with collaborative communication and listening and planning to guide our team in the right direction. So I didn't give you a solid answer, but it was just like, let me assess it first.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
And you've had such a steep, diverse experience in the community college system, both as a student and, as an employee. But what's one student service that really made a difference for you that you hope students take advantage of more often?
Well, I didn't get the opportunity to participate in EOPS or Puente or maybe like an affinity group, right? And I hope that students really find their home on the campus with a group of programs, right?
Find your anchor.
That's right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's an initiative we got cracking out.
Oh,
So
find your anchor.
I just slide
okay.
that in there, you know what I'm saying?
Find your anchor. Yeah. So I doubled down on that message. Find your anchor. No, but not you find it as a student. We need to do something to help you find it and fall into that space, right? And that's what I look forward to doing. So, gosh, I was thinking of something, and I wanted to go back to it, but I have seen many students throughout all these years from different walks of life, different past experience, and one of the greatest moments in my life, in my professional career, has been reading from first-year experience students in a community that needed really a lot of help, and I would make them write a little one-pager about who they are and what traumatizing things have happened in their life, and that really changed my whole understanding. And so I hope to our future students, you find your space here. We will help you find it. We will do the work to make sure that there's a place for you, and that in my tongue we say you have an extended familia. You have a familia here, right? And I look forward to doing that. So yeah.
Awesome. And I know those are the actions that you want to show our students. So what's a message that you want to welcome our students with, or mic drop our little interview with to our students and staff, as they start the semester off?
I was thinking of just one word, ánimo. I was just thinking of the word ánimo, like just hope. And I know that when you carry hope and you carry that ánimo, it's going to lead you to the end goal, right? And so I think that, I don't know if that's a mic drop, but
I think it was like a soft mic set down.
yeah. I mean, like it was just like
it's nice though.
Yeah.
Like
We love a soft landing.
right?
yeah, maybe in a second, session, after I see, the community more and listening to others, maybe
It is only his 5th day, y'all, so give him some time.
Yeah, my
And
5th
thank
day.
you so much for being willing to do this on your 5th day. Though,
Yeah.
as you're still learning our systems and, like you said, the culture and the staff, the students, everything. So.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity, and that's why I was like, yeah, let's do it. Like, and so, man, I wish I could be like maybe, well, Barack Obama, there's like a meme where he drops the mic. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah.
But I was thinking that maybe it was actually Michelle Obama that did the mic drop for him. But I don't know. To every student, yes, welcome to the spring. New opportunities. Keep the hope, and we're here to support you in any way. If that means listening to you, if that means that you need something that to take care of, I have this belief that you need to take care of the mind and the stomach to be successful in your academics, right? So to all of you, come to our services, and we look forward to seeing you walk across that stage, that commencement stage.
Yes, whether it's this spring or the next or the next or the next. You know
It does
what I'm
not, and I think that one is big on me. You said the next. To everybody out there, yes, our goal is to get you in and get you out and get you into that, that completion of that associate's degree, or transfer out or go directly into the workforce immediately, right? But whatever that means for you, if it's the next, it does not matter as long as you reach that end goal. If it, if it takes you, 2 years, if it takes you 3 years, if it takes you 4 years, there's things that are happening in your life that maybe, it needs to take that course to get you there, right? That course of that time. Keep that hope, and you will get there, and we will guide you through there. So to me, that's important to understand that you will get there. So, so thank you for that
on your
message.
term, on your time.
Yeah.
We'll be here regardless. So
that's right.
that was a mic drop. I think that was it.
That was it.
That was the
Right
mic
there.
drop right there. So again, thank you so much for being a part of the first Equi-TEA podcast of this semester. We definitely hope to have you along the way as well on the next, And
Yeah. So we want to thank VP Alvarez. First, welcome to Barca Community College. This is only his 5th day, and we are very excited to see what you bring to the campus.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we're going to pop them out in 3, 2, 1. Woo! What an interview, y'all. For real.
He's really good, and he's low-key funny.
Funny. We got a lot of funny administrators on campus. I don't know. I think we're just attracting them because we're funny.
In management, I think you have to have a sense of humor. It's great.
Right. Because if you don't laugh, you cry. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't want to cry.
Right. No.
I want to laugh.
I'm not a cry for sure.
I'm a giggler. Do you
Right?
get church giggles?
I'm a cackler.
Oh,
What's a church giggle?
So it's where you can't help but laugh at something that's like maybe shouldn't be funny, but you get the shoulders going.
Okay.
And you're like,
How about them shoulders? Yeah, no, I'm a cackler. I don't giggle. I don't really have an inside voice, I found. I'm not a whisperer either.
well, also not like there's no in between with me. It's either I'm not laughing or I am full on dry heaving and cackling.
And I enjoy those moments for
You
sure.
too, and you'll see them.
Right. So speaking of good moments, it's scholarship season, y'all.
Hey, money.
Money. That
Oh,
copyright.
that copyright. Girl.
Anyways, it's officially scholarship season. So whether you're new on campus or returning, right?
Yeah.
Put that application in, okay?
Put it in.
Secure the bag.
Absolutely. And the scholarship application is now open, and the deadline is February 9th.
Mhm.
Flash it down below the screen, February 9th. And also, so follow the link in the description and shoot your shot. Just log in using the same credentials as you do your student portal. And I also noticed that there's also some kind of like unnecessary trend where a lot of students don't apply for the scholarship. So a handful of students get these big bags of scholarship, and that's great for them, but at the same time we want to share the wealth.
We're not trying to be haters, but every single year Maddie and I actually host a scholarship ceremony, so that might be another incentive to apply, right? You get to have your name called and like celebrated by your faves, okay?
Hey.
And the same like handful of students, they win so much money, and we don't want to stop that, but at the same time, again, Equi-TEA, we want everybody to be able to shoot their shot, secure their bag, and fund their future. So
Absolutely.
100%, like if you need help, like if you're like, oh, I don't know how to apply, what do I need to write? How does that look? It's one application, put all your effort into it, and then it just plugs you into all the scholarships that you're eligible for. And if you really do need that help, hit the TLSC up. our teaching and learning support staff, and the tutors. Faculty are also in there. They will literally help you bust that application down, okay?
Absolutely. And scholarships are not, they're only just one piece of the puzzle of the support here at BCC. There are also programs on campus designed to walk alongside you all through the semester.
Yes. So if you guys seen us at Club Rush, there was a lot of organizations out there as well. One of them being the Shaded Sisters cohort. Again, shout out to my femtor, Sydney, behind the camera. Woo, woo. We're accepting applications through February 6th, especially if you want to attend our Galentine's kickoff and orientation.
I love that.
I know, right? You know me. I love to be corny. It's going to be like hearts, love, Cupid, everywhere, all the things. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see our walkout songs, right? From the Big Sis crew. Get to mix and mingle with our femtors, meet one another, meet people that you're taking classes with and whatnot. So make sure you guys lock in. It's really for all women on campus. We have a lot of really exclusive and fun activities and programming. So make sure you guys are a part of it.
And allies, right?
And allies, 100%.
We love male feminists.
Yes.
Hey.
Feminism.
Also, if you saw me at the Club Rush earlier this week, I was representing special programs and services. So that's EOPS, CARE, CalWorks, Next Up. We are accepting applications for the CARE and EOPS program until February 13th, so get those applications in. If you qualify, or if you think you qualify for the Next Up program, which is for former or current foster youth, or the CalWorks program where you receive cash aid assistance from the county, we are accepting applications all through the semester. So get your application in, make sure you get them services. They are completely free.
Free 99. Yes. And you get so many perks, okay? My biggest regret when I was coming to community college was not being EOPS. I was poor folk, okay? Free textbooks, gas cards, food vouchers, like all the things. And then you literally have like a whole squad of people on campus that dedicated counselors, advisors, specialists to help you. So make sure you guys put those applications in.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then other ways that BCC is expanding, right? We're super excited to talk about one of our newer programs on campus. Whoop, whoop, the MESA program. So go ahead, Maddie, go off.
Yeah, so the MESA program actually supports students in STEM majors with academic, transfer, and career support.
And those STEM majors, that's not a joke. So these are the perks that this MESA program is going to be giving you to make sure that you're getting not just surviving, but thriving through your STEM major, right?
What are those perks?
Dedicated study space, okay? A dedicated counselor, tutoring, conferences, internships, scholarships, so that bag, okay? Transfer tips, laptop and book loans. So again, not just giving you that holistic, warm hug of support with staff and counseling, but the materials that you need to succeed. So
yeah, and the MESA Center is actually located down at TLSC. So if you're actually new here at BCC, the TLSC stands for the Teaching, Learning, and Support Center down in the Learning Resource Center, which is basically the library. Head down to TLSC. It's in room L13, or you can email mesa@barstow.edu. That's MESA@barstow.edu.
Get connected.
Get connected.
For free. I'm sorry, that copyright, I'm telling you. Do you remember those commercials?
I do.
It's like, what are you doing? Why are you just sitting on the couch? Like, they were so aggressive.
Very aggressive.
I was like in junior high school, like, I'm sorry, I'm not in college. We won't be like that. Again, that warm hug. Lock into MESA because they're really going to help uplift you and empower you to really kick booty at that.
Absolutely.
Those STEM majors. So before we wrap up, we're going to jump into our favorite segment, but we're doing it with a new twist this spring, okay?
Little twist of lemon.
Little twist. I didn't know how to do that.
Little twist.
Break your, I almost said your ankle.
Break your wrist.
Break your wrist. Break your wrist. We're actually going to be popping out so we can pop two of our student ambassadors and femtors on campus in to give you guys a little rundown on how to, give me five, but make it like onboarding and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So those quick, no fluff tips on how to do your best here at BCC.
But not from staff like us, from your own peers.
100%. So we're going to pop out in 3, 2, 1.
Let's give me 5.
5 quick tips to help you succeed here at Barstow Community College.
Whether you're new or returning. First, we'll start with the Welcome Center, your one-stop shop for resources and supplies.
Whether it be with admission, enrollment, or financial aid, you can find everything here. Let's start with student IDs. Come along.
Come down to the Welcome Center and get your student ID, and maybe if you're lucky enough, you get it by me, your student body president.
And then come get all your perks that come along with your student ID, like free food, access to all events on campus, and even discounts online.
Keep that GPA up.
Take advantage of the Learning Resource Center,
where our librarian and tutoring support are. Come take a glimpse with us. This is the TLSC,
where you can get one-on-one tutoring, group tutoring, or even help from your professors. Find your people and build your routine.
College is better when you're not doing it alone.
Talk to your classmates, build a study group, or even just come out and hang out in the beautiful place we have here on campus.
And be on the lookout for different clubs and organizations here.
Last but not least, as you guys can see, I'm alone now. Noah had to go to his ASG meeting. Speaking about ASG, you guys should definitely join our ASG, which is our student body that represents all the students here on campus. You should also join our other clubs that we have to offer, like Shades of Sisters, Transfer Academy, and things like that. It's a great way to be part of our campus life and a great way to join our community. This has been Give Me 5 with our Student Success team.
Wow, we actually covered a lot today, but the biggest takeaway from this episode is that you do not have to do college alone.
Right. This is not a solo mission. Squad is here to help you. You know what I'm saying? So again, just a little bit of those affirmations like we did in December, okay? You belong here. Support exists everywhere on campus. You throw a rock, you hit a person. That can help you. Don't throw rocks. Security will be called.
Yes, the blue lights on campus.
But anyways, we're super excited to be here back to the Equi-TEA Podcast, not only on the podcast, but around campus, right?
Yeah.
So we're super excited to walk alongside your academic, personal, professional journey, whatever that means for you as a Viking.
And it doesn't matter if you're a continuing student or a new student here. We want you to spill the tea. Give us feedback. We want to hear from you because it's not our podcast, it's our podcast.
100%. So again, thank you guys so much for listening to the first episode of the season of Equi-TEA.
Yes, and on our next episode, we're going to be talking with the other side of the house because we're part of student services. So we're going to be talking with academic affairs and see what type of services and all the stuff that they do here on campus.
Right. So diving into that TLSE Learning Resource Center, all the things that are going to help you be an A-lister on campus.
And our episode for that particular episode is going to be dropping February 9th at noon.
Stay tuned. Woo!